What is going on, everybody? It is Chimera with another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle video, a discussion video of something that I've actually ran into very recently that I'm actually very curious about. So with that being said, let's go ahead and dive into the video. If you like the video, make sure to, hit the like button, make sure to subscribe, and trying to hit 1,000 by the end of the year. I don't think I'm going to be doing it, but we're still trying our best to push for that. We're at 825 or something like that at the time of this video. This is being done on the 29th of November, so I've got to get 175 subscribers by December 31st. So let's just dive into the video. Currently, the hype is around Android 21, but I wanted to talk about something different with the hype being around Vegito here. There's a missed opportunity that I have found in Dokkan that I'm realizing is really like baffling to me. So let's take a look at something here. So if you guys look at this list, right, this is the grade 8 power category. As you guys can see, there are a lot of really good units on this category. You can see plenty actually. So the only thing is, who's missing? What amazing GT unit is missing from the grade 8 power category? It's them. Because Goku isn't at the time in Super Saiyan 4. This unit is not considered a grade 8 category unit. And I have been struggling. It's not possible. You can't do it. I'm gonna let you guys know that right now. You cannot do this. To put them on a team with the other Super Saiyan 4 units, it's not as beneficial. I mean, they don't have Saiyan Roar. Oh, yeah, no, they don't. That's Saiyan Warrior race. They don't have Saiyan Roar. They do have GT, but they don't really have any of the main, like, GT, like the Super Saiyan 4 units that you will look for. Mostly, it's basically Saiyan Roar is what you're looking for. However, this state here, the standby, would be beneficial to a lot of units, and they link well with some, they link decent enough with some Super Saiyan 4 units. With having at least 4 links together. So the issue I'm having here is trying to figure out how to get them as a floater on the team. And as you can see, there's no options here. Because, like, imagine a team. So, like, okay, so let's say we have the leader, who I have an idea for the leader, right? You're running Super Saiyan 4 Vegito, right? If you have him. I don't have him. I have to wait all the way till next year to get him. But at least I still have other options if I can put this team together. You got Super Saiyan 4 full power Vegito. Let's say you have this Super Saiyan EZA, Super Saiyan 4 EZA Vegito. That's one rotation, right? You can put them together on a rotation. They both have decently defensive powers. He counters super attacks. So you're good running either of these guys in slot 1. So that's one rotation, right? You take your boy, one of the best, the best actually, Super Saiyan 4 slot 1 unit in the game, for the most part. The best Super Saiyan 4 slot 1 unit in the game. And then you've got his perfect partner, right? These two Super Saiyan 4s, right? So that's 2 rotations, right? Then you're gonna need, so that's 4 units. That's the leader. Okay, so that's 4 units. So I need a leader and 1 more unit, right? Right? So, who are your options here? Who are the options of who you can bring as the floater? So, you got mostly three options. You could run the Gohan, who next year will probably, either next year or the year after, is going to come up on the EZA. And he'll be leading Great Ape Power for 170. He's already extremely defensive, so he's going to be perfect. You could run the Goku, but most people would probably say not to run the Goku, right? Or if you had a leader, that could combine the leader skills, that could give you Great Ape Power, I'm realizing that he actually would not be good for this team because he has to have full power for Dragon Ball Hero. So he wouldn't even be good for this. So this Gohan is the only other option. This would be your team, right? Your other option would only be like him, the Super Saiyan 4 Bardock, because somehow these two guys end up being terrible for their teams. So let's say that's all you got, right? And then you could get them, you could have them as the floater, right? Because right now, this is your team. You got him as the leader. You got him as unit 1, 2, 3, and 4. You need a fifth good unit, and need a fifth good unit, and then you have the other leader, right? Who else here could be your fifth unit or your leader? Great Ape Power, 170%. Shadow Dragon Saga, 150%. Give him an EZA. This will shoot up to at least 170, and they might keep this the same, or they'll raise this to 180. He was really good on release. His kit will be even greater. He was greatly raising attack and defense already. He was already raising attack and defense, greatly raising attack and defense for one turn already. He's got everything you need except for Saiyan Roar. That's because he's a fused fighter, but he has fused fighter, the fused fighter Link, which is a really good Link actually. And he links well with a lot of fusion units actually. But the main thing what that would do is to give you Giant Ape Power, which is some of the best units in the game are all Giant Ape Power. I'm personally not counting Broly because I personally would never use Broly because I'm just not a Broly fan anymore. I'm not a Broly fan, so I wouldn't use this unit. But some of the best units in the game, whether it's the new TUR, the newest Super Saiyan 4 LR, or an EZA from years ago, these are some of the best units in the game right now. This character, despite what people say, they still can stand on their own 2 feet, especially if they transform. He is extremely good. A lot of people sleep on him because he doesn't do many attacks well, but he can do kind of. I use kind of very loosely. What he can do for the Super Saiyan 4 team, what Vegeta and Trunks kind of does for Bond of Parent and Child. And that's give them a defensive slot 1 unit if you have no other slot 1 unit options. You get it? If you have no other slot 1 unit options, you got a slot 1 unit in him that can give you something. It can combine these amazing. This is a monster team. This is a monster team. Let's take a look at the team. So let's say you have, let's say you have him as your leader, right? You have him as your leader. And we're going to do this. What we're going to do is we're going to pretend as if you don't have this unit, because I don't have this unit. So I'm going to pretend like I don't have this unit. So you've got him, right? Here's unit 1. Here's unit 2, unit 3, unit 4, and unit 5. So you've got 5 units already right here. If you have him, you have your 6th unit. If you don't, you have to choose one of these units that's here, and most likely you're gonna pick either him or maybe him. He may easy A, so you might pick him. But since we're using Gogeta, let's look at the Shadow Dragon category and see who can replace him. This Vegeta is good defensively as like a support, and I think he supports, right? His easy A, I'm on the English version, so it's not going to show me his easy A yet. Dang. Can I go here? I can. Okay, so if I go here, we'll go to you. We'll go to grade 8 power. We'll bring you up. We can go to, we need to go to Shadow Dragon Saga. And now that we're at Shadow Dragon Saga, his easy A should be here. Yeah, see, he's really good. He's got some good kit stuff in his kit. And you can also look into the possibility of them. Where are they? Are they not Shadow Dragon Saga? No, they're not Shadow Dragon Saga. They are GT. They're just here. These two. You can look into them, and he's actually a really decent unit if you're free to play. So like, yeah, this would be the team. So like, let's say he easy A's, or well, they may actually easy A both of them. They were Dokkan Fest, so that's a very low chance of that happening. But let's say that does happen. There's your team, and you got like Vegeta here. There you go. Attack per GT. Yeah. Oh, he was so good on release. Both him and the Goku were really good on the release. But yeah, that's gonna be it. If we can get some easy A for him, like that's gonna go raw. In fact, I'm tempted to go into Entropy. I'm gonna go into Entropy today and see if I can actually, because I think they have this unit with a custom easy A, and I can see what we can do about that. So let me actually check that out. I will actually be making the team today, and we'll run it, and we'll run it against some boss, some really hard boss. Maybe we'll go up against Omega Shenron or Sin Shenron with him. Yeah. All right. So that's the video. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.